What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm Imani and this is my YouTube channel where I share social media tips and tricks to help brands and businesses improve their social media presence. And today we are kicking off the new year with the top 5 trends you can expect to see on social media this year. So some of these trends you've already probably seen happening in 2020. But since things haven't gotten better with COVID and all of that other stuff, you're going to continue to see these trends. They're just going to be expanded on more, really. So brand owners, entrepreneurs, content creators, influencers, all of the above, you're going to start seeing them implement these or continue to implement these trends into their social media strategy. If you're a brand owner, if you're an entrepreneur, content creator, and you haven't implemented any of these into your social strategy, you should definitely go ahead and do so. So the first trend you're going to see happening on social media really is brands are going to become more human. So exactly what does that mean? So basically, instead of you just seeing the brand's logo and their products, you're going to see more of their actual team, whether it's their marketing team, their communications team, maybe even their IT team. You're going to see more of their internal team represented on their social platform. So with brands becoming more human, that makes them more relatable, that makes them more authentic. You actually feel like you know what's happening, you feel like you know who the brand is and what they stand for. Putting a face to the name is better than just smacking a logo up there and calling it a day. People want to feel like they can really connect with you. So it's not as robotic as you've seen in past years. Like, I'm sure you've seen commercials, especially with COVID going on, where they're showing people are working from home, their employees are working from home, they're trying to balance the working from home plus their kids doing virtual learning. You're seeing that more and more in social media posts, in commercials, in marketing. So brands are going to continue to implement that because, like I said, it makes them feel more authentic. So to continue with the relatable theme here, as part of the brands of being more human, you're going to see a lot more UGC, which is user-generated content. Mainly because brands can't do the photo shoots and the video shoots, the content creation that they were doing pre-COVID. So being able to tap into their audience and using content that is generated from their customers is a win-win for both parties, especially for the brand because they don't have to worry about creating content. The content is already made for them. And it's a win for the content creator because then you can be featured on your favorite brand's social media, their website, any type of marketing material. So the next trend that you can expect to see continued in 2021 is videos. Of course, videos has existed before this year, specifically short form videos. So that's Reels, that's TikToks. As you've all seen, Reels and TikToks are literally like what everybody is focusing on when it comes to their social media. And if you're not, you're missing a very important feature, a very important lane that you could be in. Especially for Reels, as I've mentioned before in previous videos, Instagram is sharing your content to a new audience. I'm currently doing a 30-day Reels challenge, and every day I'm like, wow, people that even follow me that may not interact with my pictures, they definitely interacted with my Reels. You get what I'm saying? So definitely Reels, TikTok, short form videos. Even now YouTube is doing something called YouTube Short, which are they're encouraging shorter videos basically. So you're definitely going to see a lot more short form videos, and it's an easy way to repurpose your content, especially if you're a brand or a content creator. For me, I have all of these YouTube videos. Best believe my Reels are going to be my Reels are going to be pulled from a lot of my YouTube videos. Whether it's the actual video or the content that I provided in that video, I'm going to include in my Reels. So Reels, TikToks, all of the above is a great way for you to repurpose content. And of course, you can do behind the scenes, you can do tutorials, you can do demonstrations, all of the above. But make sure you're creating some type of short form content. And video as a whole, because video is it performs so much better than just pictures. And that's across all platforms. Whether it's your website, your social media, people enjoy video. So the third trend that you're going to see that continued from last year is all brands doing a virtual pivot. So with places still shut down and you can have a certain amount of people at events, brands are really going to implement virtual everything. If you're a gym, they're doing virtual classes, whether it's online classes, Zoom, on their social media, on their Instagram Live, Facebook Live, TikTok Live. If you are a makeup artist, I'm sure you're doing, and you were doing classes before, I'm sure you're doing virtual classes now. Even like fashion brands, especially with New York Fashion Week coming up next week, if they haven't, next month, if they haven't canceled it already, a lot of brands are going to do a virtual fashion show. And you've seen it with the clothing brand Hanifa, where this was the first ever Instagram Live fashion show, but it was a 3D fashion show. So you're going to continue to see, so they started off that trend, and you're going to continue to see those types of videos. Brands may still do in-person fashion shows. They're going to make sure that they're streaming their fashion show so that their supporters, or just people in general, the celebrities, can still feel like they're there, because you don't want to miss out on that opportunity. So you'll definitely see a huge virtual pivot if you haven't seen it already. The fourth trend that you're going to see continued is e-commerce. And of course, e-commerce, as the other trends I've mentioned, have existed before 2021, but with Instagram shopping, Facebook shopping, shopping on Pinterest, e-commerce on your social media is going to be huge, okay? That's what they're pushing. Facebook, Instagram is pushing shop, as you can tell based on the new Instagram layout. It's all about convenience. So you want to make sure that your customers are being able to still enjoy the app, but if they want to go shop your products, they can do so without having to go through all these different steps. Convenience. Especially because everybody had to adjust. People aren't going into retail stores anymore. And brands can still do like one-off pop-up shops, but your main catalog should really be accessed through your social media. And of course, you can do Instagram checkout, where people can check out right from your app, or you can have it connected back to your website. But as long as they're able to visit your social media and say, okay, I can shop right here, that's important. The fifth trend that you're gonna see happening in 2021 as far as social media is direct consumer feedback. So with Instagram Live, Facebook Live, literally live on every single platform, every single social media, brands are going to take advantage of that, and they're going to be able to interact one-on-one, well, not one-on-one, but interact with their consumers, and they're able to get the instant, immediate feedback. It gives a chance for brands to really tap into their audience, to see what their consumers are looking for, what their consumers are not looking for, how their consumers feel about certain things, and especially in a time where brands need to be sensitive to what's going on. They need to read the room. Being able to tap back in and connect with their consumer base is really, really important. So I'm sure you'll see a lot of that happening, whether it's companies going live, whether it's brands doing Instagram polls and using the Instagram stickers for the questions. I'm sure you'll see a lot more direct consumer feedback being encouraged. So let's recap the 5 trends that, in my opinion, you can expect to see in social media in 2021. First one, brands are going to become more human. Videos, specifically short form videos, are really going to continue to take off. The virtual pivot, e-commerce on social media, and direct consumer feedback. So that is it for today's video. If you are a content creator, a brand owner, entrepreneur, you work on a social media team, let me know in the comments if you are implementing any of these strategies or implementing any of these trends into your social media strategy. And if you have already, let me know. And if there's any other trend, let me know in the comments, and we can, chat it up. As always, thank you for watching, and you can follow me on all social media platforms at It's Imani Murray. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.